Hey guys, so it is 2 in the morning, if this would focus, and oh my god, that just scared the hell out of me. Okay, it is 2 in the morning on September 8th, and I have done a little bit of writing in Pittman's Legend God is Gracious, and a little bit of writing in Calvin. Yesterday, after I woke up, it just was not a good day. I did not make a lot of progress once I woke up. And it took me a very long time to accomplish anything after that. Like, I had full intentions to edit another, 5,000 words in Ashes in the Light, and I didn't get to that, so I just dropped a number in here, so that way it goes back into place on its little thing here. But, I am going to be moving on to The Painter here in a few. The good news is that I managed to finish a chapter on Calvin and start part 5. So we are slowly getting somewhere on that book, despite the complications that I ran into earlier with it. But the plan is to run through as many of these as I can, save for Ashes in the Light. I will be on my tablet and my phone all weekend, and then I will be back on the computer on Monday, and regardless of what kind of day I'm having, I will attempt to at least force myself to edit a chapter or two on it. There are a lot of things that need to change with that book, and there are a lot of things that need to be fixed, and at the moment I just don't know how to do that without completely trashing it. Because after I self-publish, It Starts With Goodbye, I will never again publish a book or series just because someone else likes it. Like books 1 and 2 of the Ashley Jones trilogy, I feel like I only self-published them because there were people that had read the originals and liked them, and I was never entirely proud of them just because I don't really enjoy writing female protagonists most of the time, which I think is part of the problem with Ashes in the Light as well, but she doesn't annoy me as much as Ashley does. No offense to Ashley, of course, but still. Aurora, which is the main character of Ashes in the Light, is not as annoying. That's really the only word I have for her. But I am going to come over here. I'm going to hold this here for a second. There we go. And open up the painter and go from there. I also forgot to show you guys that yesterday, I think it was yesterday. Yeah. I have been drawing one of my characters. This is Kayla from the Bo Austin series and the Bo Austin Taylor series, and her dress, and I'm drawing that, and then there will be a video on that eventually. I have to draw her date as well at some point, but I will get to that. But that's another thing that I did yesterday just because I didn't want to write or edit. But I'm going to do my best to accomplish a little bit more today. If nothing else, just push through and work through the morning. And then if I can't accomplish anything after I wake up, so be it, I suppose. But I'm hoping that everything eventually just goes back to the way it was. But I feel like editing and knowing that I'm getting so close to the end of the year is just stressing me out because I'm not where I was in my books at this same time last year, and I think that's just putting a lot of weight on my shoulders that doesn't need to be there, and I think it's really affecting my normal thought process. But I am going to get back to this here in a few and see what happens, and then I will update you guys eventually. Alrighty, it is 12:55 in the morning on September 9th, and I just finished the chapter that I was working on yesterday of The Painter. 628 words added so far today, so I'm going to take a short break and then start on the next chapter, and then I will keep on moving along and hope for the best. I'm still running on like 4 hours of sleep, so we will see how long I make it. Alrighty. So I just wrote another 505 words. I am incredibly tired, but I know that if I go to sleep right now, I'm going to be up in an hour, if not less. So I'm going to take a 20-minute to a half-hour nap and go from there. I normally sleep 6 to 8 hours recently anyway, but my dog woke me up this morning after I had gotten like 4 hours of sleep, which is super cool. But I'm gonna take a nap, hopefully, which will hopefully also make me feel a little better. I just don't feel great either. But then I will get back to this because I still have a few more words to go before I meet this goal. So go away. So I might try to finish this chapter of The Painter, but I don't know for sure. I might just try to get it to this goal. Kind of depends on how I feel once I wake up, but either way, I will update you guys soon-ish. Alrighty, it is 5:34. I just added 139 words to Letters from a Madman. I think I'm going to move my stuff and turn in for bed just a little earlier than usual. I don't feel quite as crappy as I did a couple hours ago, but I would still like to go to sleep at some point and hopefully get a few more hours of sleep than I did yesterday. But I will either pick up with Letters from a Madman, I did meet the goal here, or Tito Vito after I wake up. I'm not entirely sure, but either way, I will update you guys once I wake up and accomplish something.